And welcome back, everybody. My name is Eltimar, and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, where we left off last time. We were about to talk to Aaron Gend to see where we're supposed to go from now. Erebeth has betrayed us and is going to lead the Dark Army against Neverwinter.
We are fortunate that you have found the location of this cult, hiding amongst the wizards of Luskan's host tower. It is now clear how they possess so much power and stealth.
I've discovered all I can about the cult in the host tower.
Well done, my friend. I knew Lord Nasher's faith in you was well justified. Come then, tell me what you have learned.
Tell Aaron about Mogrim and Erebeth's betrayal.
I see. This enemy is far more elusive than I suspected even. For the name of this Mogrim is unfamiliar to me. As is this creature you describe as his mistress. That Lady Erebeth has fallen to become a blackguard, and even leads their gathering army is far worse than anything I had feared. Dire news indeed.
Indeed.
But what of this Mogrim's purpose, my friend? Were you able to discover anything of the reasoning behind all this madness?
I will tell Aaron about the words of power.
This is perhaps the first good news I have heard so far. It shows us that we are ignorant of much, and must catch up quickly if we are to survive. But at least you have brought us hope.
Indeed, I'm pretty good at that.
Come then. Let us return to Lord Nasher quickly, and relate what you have discovered. Then perhaps we will see what must be done next.
Indeed. Back to Neverwinter we go.
Within the host tower of the Arcane,
Oh, this doesn't
the
work, damn
enemy
it.
was finally revealed. Mogrim Korothir, madman, prophet, the one responsible for the Wailing Death. And with this revelation, a second betrayal. Erebeth, driven mad by her lover's execution, sought vengeance by joining Mogrim's cause. Together, they roused a fearsome army and prepared to descend upon Neverwinter. But an even greater evil threatened the city. The words of power, remnants of ancient magic long forgotten, were being sought by Mogrim's followers to bring devastation to the north. Neverwinter's champions were sent to the northern wastes of the Uthgard tribes to unearth these lost artifacts. For if Mogrim were to find the words of power first, the city of the north would surely fall.
Well, I know you guys can't see that cutscene, but that's okay. It is... At least you could hear it. That's important.
This has become something of a habit, has it not? Once more, Neverwinter is threatened, and once more you are called upon to save us all.
I better get an awesome reward for all this.
Yet this time you will be reporting directly to me. With Erebeth's defection, Lord Nasher has elevated me from the role of spy master to that of his right hand. To be honest, I much prefer to stay in the shadows. Yet Neverwinter has need of me, so I will serve without complaint.
Time is short, Gen. Let's get down to business.
Of course. I shall get right to the point. I have examined the reconnaissance reports of my operatives in the field, and the situation is grim indeed.
In what way?
The Luskan armies are marching against Neverwinter with Erebeth at their head, ravaging the land as they pass and leaving only destruction in their wake. Perhaps even more troubling are the reports of orcs and some of the Uthgard tribes joining Erebeth and the Luskan army to pillage and plunder.
Is there no one who comes to the defense of Neverwinter?
The Lord's Alliance has come to our aid. Without them, our plague-weakened city would already have come under siege. And several of the Uthgard stand with us. The Red Tiger and Black Lion tribes have made camp with us here at Biaruna's Well, and Uthgard Holy Site. But Erebeth and the Luskan army are best left to the generals in the field. You have a much more important mission.
Have your spies learned anything of Mogrim?
The few reports I have heard of Mogrim indicate he is not with the Luskan army. It seems he is content to leave the battles to Erebeth. I believe Erebeth and the Luskan invaders are but a decoy, a distraction to draw our troops and resources away from the true threat.
What do you mean a decoy?
It has not been easy to gather information on Mogrim's cult, but we know they are frantically searching for the ancient artifacts known as the Words of Power. Though
Okay.
we do not yet know what these words are, or why Mogram desires them, we know there are at least 3 of these artifacts. We must not let them fall into the hands of the cult.
Okay.
You must find these ancient words before Mogram does. If you do not, then I fear any victory by the Lord's Alliance will prove meaningless.
Any idea where I should be looking?
There are reports of Mogram's followers searching throughout the land. The hills and mountains to the north, the forests to the west, even the sprawling farmlands to the south. I wish I had more guidance for you. Perhaps you can learn more from Lillian Canbridge, an expert on ancient artifacts who claims to have some knowledge of the Words of Power.
Why didn't you open with that?
Lillian has promised to offer whatever help she can to any of my agents in this matter. You could probably find her in the tavern in the southeast corner of the camp.
So she's a drunk. Got
I know
it.
this may seem an impossible task, but I can think of no other person I would rather have undertaking this mission than you.
And what should I do when I find these words?
If you find one of the words, bring it back to me here. My underground network will transport it to the safety of Lord Nasher's castle.
And what's in this for me?
Rest assured, my mercenary friend, you will be greatly rewarded if you manage to recover any of the Words of Power. Neverwinter and the Lord's Alliance will be most generous.
Okay,
I
I'll be
wish
going
you
now.
luck in your mission.
Thank you. Tommy, you can just chillax here for now. Oh yeah, by the way, I should let you guys know, we have permanent haste now from these boots of speed we got. That is probably the best thing we could have ever asked for. It is so unbelievably good and powerful. I can't even describe how good it is. It is just so good that I am so happy. Let's take a look around this camp. Not going to the drinking horse just yet. I want to go to the weapon shop. I want to see if I can get a +3 weapon. Many star. Well, we can go into the Enclave. Why not? It is totally worth it.
Greetings. Normally, I don't deal with those who have no experience in the arcane arts, but Erin Gend has asked me to make my inventory available to everyone, if it will help the war effort.
Thank
I
you.
still don't think I want to give you access to my lab in the back. That's reserved for those who have some experience in magic. But I will open my inventory to you, though most of the items are more suited to mages.
That's fine. I almost want to take a look. What is a belt of guiding light? Immunity to death magic and fear. Also ludicrously expensive. Nymph cloak, protection cloak. What's a master's adventurer's robe? Oh, damage reduction soak 10. That's nice. That's pretty good. Alright, well, it's worth checking in. Oh, wait. Before we go running off. Not really feeling any of those items. Okay. Let's go check the actual blacksmith. I'm guessing he's up here. Yeah, I guess the trading post is the only one. That sounds kind of remotely like a blacksmith.
Hello there.
Oh, I see your inventory. That's all I really care about. What do you have for special armors? Nothing I really want. How about weapons? If one... Ooh, there's Bastard Swords +3, which means maybe there's a Scythe +3 for us in here. Scythe +2. Scythe +3. A mere 35,000. Sold. And we'll sell the old one off. Alright, so now we have a Scythe +3. Our attack rolls and everything went up appropriately. What should you make an item for me? Place component, blah blah. I want a less common weapon. Did you give me a list? How about... What exactly do you do? I just want... There we go, we got the book. Alright, let's take a look at the book. The good book. I want a scythe. Oh, it's just the Sea Reaver scythe. Well, that's truly disappointing. We can't make a keen weapon. Well, oh well. I guess it is what it is. We got scythe +3 at least, and we have haste, so... I mean, we may not be critting, like, masterfully. But on the bright side, we will be doing some significant damage with our haste. I think it grants us an extra attack per round. Grants us all sorts of things. Oh, we didn't actually talk to that person like we were supposed to. We should probably go back and do that. At the tavern. Now, what did she want to say?
Something I can do for you?
You go up to the top of the plateau to see Bjorn as well? If you are, just watch your step. I wouldn't trust those savages as far as I could throw them. I'm Eltimar, hero of Neverwinter. You have to give me some gold so I can buy equipment. What, is this a joke? You can't be serious, I'm just a soldier. You probably got 50 times the amount of gold I've got. Besides, I'm saving my wages so I can send them back to Neverwinter to my dear old ma. She's getting on in her years and I will look after her. Alright. You know what? Actually, no. Hang on. Can we do that again? 50 gold or I'll be demoted. Hang on, hold on, wait a minute. Here's your gold. I can't afford to get demoted, not with my ma counting me as a supporter. Some hero you are. You're nothing but a bully. There we go. We got our 3 points towards evil back. Now I feel sufficiently evil again. She wanted to help her mom. We took her money instead. How is that for heroism? Yeah. It's heroic, damn it. Alright, Lillian.
About time you showed up. I've been waiting at least 10 minutes for someone to come by and refill my drink.
Holy crap, I was right. She is a drunk. I'm not here to fill your drink. I'm Eltimar. I work for Aaron Gend. Ah, yes, Eltimar, the hero of Neverwinter. I drink a toast to your legendary deeds if my glass wasn't empty. My name is Lillian Canbridge, archaeologist. I'm the North's leading expert in antiquities and ancient artifacts. No doubt Aaron Gend has told you that I couldn't offer my rather unique knowledge to aid the cause of the Lord's Alliance. I'd like to ask you some questions. That's why I'm here, to answer your questions about the words of power and the creator race that constructed them, and to sample the local wines, of course. Where can I find the words of power? If it were as simple as drawing you a map, Eltimar, I'd have told Aaron Gend everything I know. You have to remember that the words are thousands and thousands of years old. The creator race that fashioned the words predated even the first elven kingdoms. Everything I know about them is theory and conjecture, upon a foundation of myth and legend. Surely you must know something. I can tell you that there were several words of power created, but they have been scattered throughout the north and lost for countless millennia. All that remain are rumors of where they might have disappeared. Some believe that the words were taken by the dragons who dwell in the mountains to the west. Others claim clues to the location may be found in the long deserted ruins far to the south of Fort Ilkard, or hidden within the forests to the north. The truth is, they could be anywhere, though I believe I have learned the location of one of the words after many, many years of research and study. Where can I find it? Before I tell you the location of a word of power, I need to perform a task. Something very precious was stolen from me recently, a snow globe I had acquired on behalf of a very wealthy benefactor. If you want me to tell you what I know about the location of the word of power, you have to recover that snow globe for me. Really? I can't waste my time looking for a snow globe. I don't think you appreciate the importance of this particular snow globe, Eltimar. There's a power locked within the glass sphere, power we cannot even begin to comprehend. I have spent many years unlocking the snow globe's secrets, and I'm not about to forget it, not when I'm finally found a buyer for it. Anyway, the bottom line is this. If you want my help in finding the word of power, you'll have to get my snow globe. Where is it? I was en route to deliver the snow globe to my buyer when I was stolen from me by an unscrupulous, albeit rather charming wizard named Nax. From what he told me, Nax was in these parts doing research of his own. It seems he found a magical entrance to the deserted laboratory of a long-dead wizard somewhere in the cold wood to the north. I'll bet Nax is exploring that laboratory right now with my snow globe at his side. But if you want to go after him, you'll need the teleportation scroll. Nax told me it was the only way to pass through the magical portal leading to the dungeon. How did you manage to get this teleportation scroll, and why did Nax tell you this? I'm a capable and attractive woman. I'm not above using my charms to further my archaeological investigations. Nax offered to buy me a few drinks. We got to talking about our respective research. One thing led to another. Afterwards, when Nax fell asleep, I borrowed the scroll and slipped off to have copies made before returning the scroll to his pack. I plan to do a little investigating of this dungeon on my own later on. But while I was out making copies, Nax took my snow globe. I didn't notice until he was gone. I guess it's my own fault for leaving him asleep in my room. I don't carry a grudge against Nax for what he did. I just want the snow globe back. Deliver it to me and I'll tell you the location of one of the words of power. Alright, I'll be back when I get that snow globe. I'll be looking forward to it. I hope you have better luck than the others. So far, no one who's gone into the cold wood after Nax has come back. Wonderful. Averick is next on our list.
I greet you.
Shove off, buddy. These open sores on my face make it tough for anyone to attract the ladies without your ugly mug hanging around cramping my style. You've got a serious attitude problem. And what are you going to do about it? You try anything and every Lord's Alliance soldier in this camp will be all over you. So take your prissy complaints about my attitude and stick them where the sun don't shine and leave me alone. Wow, you're a dick. Commoners. Lodar, let's talk to Lodar. Look, don't bother me right now. I got a lot on my mind. What with this trial and all? What trial? One of them Uthgard killed Griff, stabbed him right in the gut. I saw the whole thing, so now I gotta testify. Newark over the temple is setting the whole thing up. I don't want to be rude, but this trial has got me kind of worked up. I don't feel like talking right now. Go to Newark if you want to know more. Newark, you say? Trial, you say? Averick, what do you guys say? Oh, right. Where you talk to Averick? He's the D-bag. Commoner. Let's go check upstairs, see if there's anybody else. Also, we move so much faster now. It's so nice. Let's see if we can't open up some things. Hello. Knock knock. Housekeeping in the storage pantry. That's where I normally do my that's where I store my cleaning supplies, right? Housekeeping. What a cheap lock, DC 18. Thank you for your gold, commoner. Thank you for your fine donation to the cause. I'm just really glad we got our new scythe. Locked. Really? Well, if you insist. Good lord, is everything in this place locked? Not cool, guys. Just give me your loot. That didn't actually loot. Nope. It made the sound. There we go. I'm just trying to see if there's any side quests to do in this particular tavern. I don't recall the Uthgard camp very well. It's been a very, very long time. Aha! A pedestal. Nothing I can do with it at the moment. Got some arrows and some junk. This is a big room. I want this room. That's the room I want. Last door. Maybe there'll be something interesting behind it. Or there'll be a sleeping person. No sleeping people, just a chest. With a pretty hefty lock on it, but that's okay. Or a trap, I should say. Success not possible. By how much? 41. Oh, we can't actually do it. Can I break it? There we go. Thank you for the potion of Owl's Grace, Wisdom, whatever. I'm betting there's something else in there that I broke when I smashed it open, but that's okay. Nobody cares. We have the loot we need. We have haste boots, and we have a scythe +3. We are aces in my book. I actually am going to stop by the magic shop one more time, though, really quickly, before we go off into any other places, and we have to go talk to Newark as well. But I want to check to see...
I still don't think I...
Do you have... No, you don't. Okay, we'll go check the weapon shop. I just want to see if they have better bracers or armor than the ones we're currently wearing. Because we have +2 ones on, and they might have +4 ones on, which would help out quite a bit in terms of our
Hello there.
survivability. Of course, they might not have any. Alright, what about you? Do you have an actual store? Nope. Alright. Well, it was worth a shot, I guess. We can go to the temple. The temple might have something too. And we need to go there nonetheless to pick up Newark's side quest, because apparently there is one to do. Alright, Newark. There are several people of note in here. Sergol, Inar, and Newark. Oh, greetings, Eltimar. It's me, Newark. Remember? I was serving in Tyr's church in Port last until Aaron Gend asked me to come here and oversee this temple here at Bjorn as well. I remember, Newark. Good to see you again. I'm surprised you remember me, Eltimar. What with everything on your mind? Lust and cult, Erebeth's betrayal. Why, that's enough to make someone forget their own name. Dude, you've healed me like 100,000 times. I'm gonna purchase some supplies from you. Braces of armor +2. Nothing better than that. That's a little disappointing. A different ring. Oh, a better ring of power. Oh, freedom on it. So that's going to take all of our money. That being said, though, this is insanely good. That cold resist, fire resist, or cold resist, electrical, fire resist, and freedom. That's pretty damn good. Is it worth all of our money, though? Kinda. Yeah, a little bit. Am I going to regret this at some point? Probably not. I mean, we can get rid of that ring. We don't need the extra intelligence. We could use the resistances and the freedom of movement. But is it worth 200,000? We're going to ponder this a little bit. That's also pretty cool. Let's see, Amulet of Health. Oh, that's a damn good amulet too. Immunity to disease, level drain, and poison. That was just... Wait, that one's the same thing. For like half the price. The only thing it doesn't have is regeneration. Which is fine, because we... Oh, no. We need the armor, maybe. I don't know. Let's talk to Newark about his problem first. Trial? Question mark? Oh, forgive me if I seem distracted. Rolgan's impending trial has me a little out of sorts. Trial? This is no ordinary trial. In fact, this is a very delicate matter. It presents a problem. Maybe I can help it. I don't know. This is a very delicate matter. Recently, an Uthgard tribesman named Rolgan killed one of the Lord's Alliance soldiers. He claims it was self-defense, and I have given him sanctuary here to save him from the vengeance of the soldier's friends. But Rolgan cannot stay in the temple forever. I'm trying to arrange a fair trial for the young man, but his Uthgard friends are unfamiliar with our justice system, and none of the Lord's Alliance mercenaries wants to defend him during the trial. Maybe I could represent the Uthgard for a price. Those who serve the cause of justice will be well rewarded, if not by Tyr himself, then at least by the just god's priests. If you present a proper defense, I will see you compensated adequately. After careful consideration, I have selected the jury. There will be 2 who will represent the interests of the Uthgard, 2 who will represent the mercenaries, and my own acolyte, Edgar. I feel this is the only way to be fair. If you can agree to undertake this case, I can give you the details. Or is there something else you need? I'll do it. Take this notebook. It contains the information on the jurors and witnesses, as well as the details of the case and the trial itself. As an officer of Tyr, you must keep this notebook to record the progress of the case. I can summarize the notebook for you. First, the jurors: a mercenary named Avric, a ranger named Delcia, a soldier named Jevin, an Uthgard wise woman named Pala, and of course my own acolyte Edgar. Feel free to speak to any of the jurors before the trial. It is common practice to do so in these matters. The ranger and Palia can be found in the Uthgard camp. The others are here in the buildings housing the Lord's Alliance members. And the witnesses? The prosecutor has advised me he will be calling 2 mercenaries who witnessed the event, Zed and Lodar. He will also question Vanda, the wife of the accused. I suggest you speak to these people before the trial to gather what evidence you can. And of course there's the Uthgard himself, Rolgan. He doesn't have to testify, but you could call him up to defend his actions, and the prosecutor will always also be able to question him. He is at the back of the temple here if you wish to speak with him. I will begin right away. Rolgan is counting on you to bring forth the truth at his trial. Once you have all the evidence, come speak to me and we can begin the proceedings. Well, I'll be going now. Edgar's there. Sergal's there. We're going to end the video here. I think we're at 24 and a bit minutes. I'm going to take a little break and do one more, I think, before bed. So, like always, if you guys have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video for some more Neverwinter Nights. Take care, guys.